Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Malin Trout here again. This time I'm in Tampa, Florida. Last time I recorded these videos, I was in Tokyo, Japan. So things have changed. Good to see you guys again. Right now I am doing my PBD Reading challenge. For anybody who doesn't know, there's this guy called Patrick Bet-David. I think he recently, or a couple years ago, sold his company for a couple $100 million. He's a pretty prominent figure in the business and now the politics space. But he issued this challenge where for 2 years people would just commit to studying 4 categories: sales, negotiation, human nature, and finance or money. They would be a much better situation after those 2 years, assuming they applied everything that they were learning. So I put together this list of 100 books. So the challenge is 25 books in each of those categories. Those books have to have at least 400 reviews and have a 4+ star rating on them. I compiled my list and I've started it. By December 20th of 2027. I'm going to have completed this challenge. Right now it is January 2nd, 2026. What I'm going to do is, after I read a book, I'm going to share really 2 or 3 key insights I got from the book. I'm going to keep it under 5 minutes just to keep things simple, straight to the point, and add value to you. Doing this will also hold me accountable to pay attention when I'm studying so that I have something of value to share with you guys after the fact. Okay, so first book is The 1 Minute Salesperson, written by Spencer Johnson and Larry Wilson. These guys are known for another book called The 1 Minute Manager, which is very popular in the personal development space and the management space. Highly recommend you read this book. So the first key takeaway is around goal setting. What I've noticed from a lot of sales books I've read, when they talk about goal setting, that you want to be very clear about your goals and you want to write them out in the positive present tense as if you have already accomplished them. The second point to that, or the third point to that, is having a clear deadline. When you write out a deadline, it creates urgency, so you're compelled to take action. Instead of just saying you're going to do something, but you never actually do it, having that deadline creates that urgency for you to act, take action. Positive present tense is if you've already done it. So instead of, I want to earn 100 grand this year, it's, I earn 100 grand by doing such and such by a specific deadline. So positive present tense is if you've already accomplished it. The second takeaway from the book, specifically with sales, is you want to focus more on the feeling that you want the person to experience after buying the service. Instead of focusing on the service or the product's attributes, you want to paint the picture so that the customer gets insight to how good they're going to feel after purchasing whatever the service or the product you're offering is. That feelings are really the driving force behind taking action. That people buy off of emotion first, and then they rationalize their purchasing decisions with logic after the fact. So really keying in on the emotion that the customer is going to experience having your product or service. Third key takeaway is kind of on the personal development side of things, learning to divorce your behavior from the value you have as a person. So when you did something that you didn't want to do, you let yourself down, you said you're going to do X, you didn't do X, maybe you did the opposite. To divorce the behavior from the value you hold as a person helps us stay on track and continue to move forward in spite of our mistakes or our shortcomings, which I found was really cool. And the second point to that is when you do something right, to really feel the pride, to really feel the gratification, the satisfaction of doing something good, and to take a moment to really feel those positive emotions when you do something right. And in the same way, when you do something wrong, it's called the 1 minute reprimand that they talk about in the book, to really feel the disappointment, to really feel the hurt. Not to dwell in it, but you have to recognize it, because until you recognize something for having happened, you can't take the necessary steps forward to progress. So those are my 3 key takeaways. Hope that added value to your guys' lives. And that's the first book, 99 more to go. I will see you guys in the next one.